The land is withering as the grass and trees rot away. I've done my best to bring nature to the island, but the Pumpkin King evades my call. I can only hope that it is a coincidence, and there is no omen. Heyo, I'm Andy, and this is Stranded, an Animal Crossing challenge where I design an island in 30 real-life days before ever leaving the island. Though even though the island is dying, and Jack the Pumpkin King has yet to show his face, Chawwick has decided to put down some permanent roots and continue taking care of the pumpkin patch because he believes that Jack will come one day. And who am I to tell him otherwise? Don't judge me. It's not like you ever decided to choose a fearless leader and then do his bidding and make the island look all natural for him to come back, and then he didn't. That happens to everybody at least once in their life. Regardless, Chawwick has decided to make a little home for himself, somewhere to relax and enjoy the nature and the pumpkins and the delicious, delicious foods and snacks. And speaking of snacks, snacks have been washing up all over the beaches, and Chawwick wakes up super, super early because the voices in his head tells him so. He's been combing the beaches and finding boxes and boxes of snacks, and he's been scooping them all up, making sure that he has a lifetime supply of snacks, like cookies. Delicious, delicious cookies. Lord Chawwick eats snacks all day, every day, because taking care of a ginormous pumpkin patch requires energy, and not just any energy, sugar energy. And he washes it all down with pop. Delicious, delicious, no brand name pop, which also comes in cardboard boxes. Don't ask me how the cardboard survives washing up onto the shore. That's the magic of the island and should not be questioned. No, of course, other than taking care of the pumpkin garden and eating snacks, Chawwick likes to get fancy and eat snacks at a picnic table. It's different. It's a little different. He sits here and munches down all fancy and stuff, eating his cookies, indulging in donuts, and he's got a little snack cupboard order. This is for the good stuff. The delicious stuff. Stuff he's not gonna share with the likes of you. Yeah, special snacks, like double chocolate fudge cake. Nom 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 nom. Gotta move this aura a bit, like that, to make room for the toast and pop station. Nutritious and delicious. And of course, even though Chawwick loves his delicious, delicious snacks, he still praises the Pumpkin King, for he is the one that introduced him to pure sugar candy. Though I have my differences and still believe that the Pumpkin King wants us to flourish the land with nature and beauty. So I'll continue planting beautiful flowers and bushes in his name, while Chawwick washes the sticky, icky grossness off of his clothes in the river. Well, that's his business. I ain't gonna say nothing. Because if the Pumpkin King doesn't like flowers and nature, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Because candy is made from sugar, and some sugars are made from honey, and honey comes from flowers. So that just makes so much sense. Just make it too much sense. I'm just saying. But tree fell down. I didn't do that. I didn't chop the tree. I haven't killed a tree in a long time. Mer pop and snacks to keep Chawwick going while he's working in the pumpkin patch. Yeah, makes sense. Makes too much sense. In the bush. Oh yeah. This is a beautiful abode for a snack-hungry penguin that believes in the Pumpkin King. Boxes and boxes of snacks. Nom 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 nom. Never gonna want to leave. Ever, ever, ever. Ever. In a bush. Maybe a little picnic basket, you know, just in case he wants to use forks and knives and things like that. No, on Halloween night, Chawwick filled his pockets with candies. Lots of candies. And as he waddles around, the candies fall out of his pocket. So if you ever need to find Chawwick, just follow the candy trail all over the place. The candies everywhere. Also, it's a nice little surprise when he backtracks and he's like, ooh, piece of candy. Earn nuggets. Those aren't edible. Whatever. Leave more of a candy trail. Candy everywhere. everywhere. And a wash bucket, so he can wash all the sticky ickiness off of his clothes. And maybe a regular bucket, so he can get the water from the river, so he can wash the sticky ickiness off of his clothes. No, as you know, Chawwick claims to hear the voices of the bugs in the wall. And the bugs are saying that they want to eat candy, but Chawwick doesn't want to share. They're not allowed. Bad ants. Bad. Mer candy. More Chawwick's beautiful living situation is complete. Candy everywhere. Boxes of candy. Candy on the ground. Bottles of pop. Cookies. Picnics. Boxes and boxes of candy and deliciousness and trapped ants. So Chawwick's just gonna stay here praising the fearless leader, eating all the candy, indulging himself and getting tummy aches until he returns. Not all want to stay on the island and wait for the return of Jock the Pumpkin King. Ever since the alien Roswell had arrived on the island, he knew he had made a grave mistake. Not only did he land on the wrong planet, but he landed in the wrong time. As soon as he arrived, he was rejected by Tom Nook and the residents of Stockholm. A gated community was built to keep him specifically out. So he knew that he had to devise a plan to leave the island. But no one leaves the island. At least I'm pretty sure no one leaves the island. But this is not a people's or an anybody's. This is an alien we're talking about. So he began construction on something grand, something that could save him from this terrible place. Ground on this island is very uncomfortable for alien feet. They're soft and squishy and delicate and stuff. So he has built the ground with the wood of the island, chopping down trees, which is totally not cool in the eyes of Jack Skellington, which I'm totally following because Tom Nook won't let me back in the gated community and stuff. So, you know what? Me as well, right? Right? Well, the alien is an intelligent being with alien technology and alien brain smarts and stuff like that. And he has constructed communication devices, pointing them towards the sky, hoping that he will find the other aliens that he has been separated from. Now, as hard as he's working on this alien technology stuff, it has been proven futile. But he's not giving up so easy. He's built a bunch of them. No, the alien knows the chaos that is happening around the island. The residents being terrified of him, even though he's just kind of hungry and wants to go home like everyone else. But he can't because the plane's broken. So being a smart alien, making sure that he has a line of defense and no one comes snooping around. Because alien technology is dangerous for the peoples. Now, E2 has been scrounging the beaches, looking for supplies, but not candy, metals, electronics, to build himself a work shed so he can work on getting home. He has found oil to run a spaceship. Tons and tons of oil. More oil than one alien would ever need. He has scrapped together materials to create antennae along with the crazy satellite dishes. The island has some sort of defense mechanism, not allowing messages to come in and out of the island, but he needs his alien friends. For all of the technology that is on this planet and in this realm, he is missing a crucial part to be able to create a spaceship and fly away. A time warp battery that can only be found and created by the minerals on his own planet. So if he has any hope of leaving this place, he must contact his own people. A lot of scrap material. Get over here. All this alien set this up by himself. Breaking my brain. Eggle boop. Eggle bop. No, even though the alien wants to leave this place in time, he does respect the nature of the island and wants to keep it intact as much as possible because any evidence left behind when he leaves could be used against him. And with Tom Nook running around the island, you know he's gonna steal that kind of technology because he's an evil raccoon. So he's gonna encase himself in nature, flowers and stuff. Okay, you're kind of in the way there, bud. Get over here. Oof. He is not only respecting the nature, but he is using the nature to camouflage his location. Make sure Tom Nook don't get any smart ideas. Yeah. He go back and scoot with a bush. Also have some sugar cane. It's gonna look all pretty and stuff. And some fencing. Extra protection. Gotta make sure this area looks good and natural. Nothing suspicious. Floors. Echo boop. With the fence. I'll nature this whole area up with trees, flowers, bushes, and sugar cane. And a little bit of fencing. No one will ever suspect a thing. Gotta get the trees in. And go back. Oh, that one's fully grown. Magical. Gonna get a wall log bench in there and some corrugated fencing. Because, only got so many supplies. And I'm running out of regular wood. Because the island doesn't like me. Alright, that's all forested up. Corrugated and stuff. Gotta get the nature. And the protection. Don't want anyone to come up here. There's aliens afoot. And scoop. Get that one right there. So I can plant another tree. Get the nature. More bushes and flowers. And corrugated fencing. Maybe a little workbench. Well, a nice little dirt path. Get stuff done. And go boop. And another bush. And maybe one right there with some barbed wire fencing and a clothesline. Aliens have laundry too. And a telescope. Keep an eye on everything. Well, the alien has been scrapping the island, finding any sort of device that could possibly be used for communication, so he can leave this place. Radios, everything. Just so he could figure out how to get a signal to his own planet. And of course, with telescopes, keep an eye on things. You never know. Right? You never know. As he's been scrounging the beach, he's been taking apart electronics, tuning up his antennae and communication devices, using all his knowledge to try and get off the island. Get him a lawn chair. He needs to rest too, He can't be doing all this stuff all willy-nilly by himself. He needs to sit down. Maybe have a pop or something. Who knows, right? Sugar is everything. Alright, so this is all set up. And the alien is trying to contact the outside world. But not the outside world for the alien. Because this is the outside world for the alien. Because the alien comes from a different time, dimension, and planet. So we're all the weirdos. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't the alien dangerously close to the sugar-obsessed penguin? Yes, he is. And there's the latter. Chawwick one night made his way up. Because he smelled sugar on the air because the alien left his pop bottle open and Chawwick just couldn't handle it. And he saw all this radio equipment, and as you know, Chawwick loves the radio, but he only came to the island with one CD track and he's been listening to it over and over and over and over again. And all he wants to do is listen to some new tunes, like the country station and Willie Nelson, because Timber is totally not Willie Nelson. Everyone's very upset about it, and we all just want to hear some Willie Nelson. Can you blame him? So tonight, Chawwick has an idea. Chawwick is going to come up here and try and get a signal for the country station.
Hello, everyone out there. Here's the Chawwick. The Pumpkin King has come. His veins are full of sugar. His bones made out of sugar cane, and his flesh Turkish delight. He comes for you, Chawwick.
Chawwick, what happened, bud? Is everything okay? What's going on? Everyone, order my way. Where's the Pumpkin King? Where's the Pumpkin King, Chawwick? Pumpkin... Pumpkin King? Great, you got eaten. Did you eat him? Just because he's made out of candy and toffee and sugar does not mean you can eat our fearless leader. Raccoon won't let me back in the community, and my other guy is now dead because you ate him. Are you even listening to me? Are you not getting the gravity of this situation? Yeah, that's right. Be shamed. No, what am I supposed to do? At least the radio tower is working. Didn't get no Willie Nelson though. That sucks. And you're eating a lollipop? What? Did you eat the Pumpkin King too? Oh my gosh. I can't. I can't. What are you looking at? That's right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. If tomorrow's episode is up, it'll be on the screen right now for you. And I will see you then. Cheers. You aren't getting any more candy. You ate the Pumpkin King. This is what happens. This is what happens when you eat the Pumpkin King. We got ants. Great.